Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls who are entertained by doing puzzles. And uh, as far as doing puzzles go, they, for chess.com specifically and Lichess, they are very beneficial, in my opinion, for your tactical skills and being able to solve them quickly and efficiently. So, we're going to go ahead and try to do some puzzles here. And we'll do about 5 of them, unless, of course, it takes me longer. My time limit is going to be 4 minutes per puzzle, and we will go ahead and get started. So immediately we have a rook. Probably took a knight. I didn't see that. Is attacking the queen. We could take the queen, but then the rook would take the queen. We'd have to take back with the rook, and then we'd be down some material. So, taking the rook, whether with the pawn or the queen, doesn't seem like the right move. But taking the queen with the bishop and then taking the rook back means that we're going to be down a few points through 2 pieces for the rook. So let's go ahead and find the check. And take the queen. That was a 1327 puzzle. I took too long on that. I am tired, apparently. So, I didn't see that check. All right. So, we're down a little bit of material here. Try to win it back. Is there mate? Immediately, I'd like to think of it as there is some type of mate, but there doesn't look like there is appear to be mate here. All right, we have 1 check. That's, well, 2 checks actually. Queen h6 and queen f2. Queen f2 looks a little bit stronger. It's a little bit closer to the king. And the knights, the white knights are guarded, so there's no real big way to be able to take advantage of those positioned. If queen f2 check and the king moves, we can pick up the rook if it moves to d3. If it moves to, let's go ahead and make that first move just to see it, because that was the right move, because we at least pick up the rook. And checkmate. Oh, checkmate. Make sure. Can you give checkmate? Nope. I was going to say, can you give checkmate with the bishop? Man, checkmate in 2. Theme mate in 2. Look. Oh, look. They actually have themes now. Cool. So, I'm kind of sucking right now. We got to give some type of mate. I would say queen takes knight immediately. But then rook blocks. Rook blocks. And it's funny how I got the right move. I just can't see the games today. Man. So we're down a rook now. The only move that makes sense is moving the rook to e6. And then moving the queen to pick up the rook. Passed pawns, pin. No. The pin, but the passed pawns. I don't know. Passed pawns, you would end up using the passed pawns. Alright, so I think we have have time for about one more. Like I said, these are easier puzzles, but today, right now, as far as it's a little bit later in the day, time for me to go to bed. They get a little bit more difficult when you're tired. Immediately, I'm thinking about a bishop check. Immediately. We're down 2 pawns. Bishop check, king h8. And queen g6. With queen g6, black probably takes the bishop, and that's the game. So let's play it. All right. Yep, we had time for one more, and that one was, yeah, I'm a little slow. Theme passed pawns, vulnerable king. Vulnerable king, yes. We're going to go ahead and upmark that. Passed pawns, no. Suggest a theme. Oh, look, I can suggest themes now. Cool. That is awesome. Probably because I am Diamond member now. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, solving a few puzzles on chess.com. If you like these puzzles more than you like Lichess puzzles, because I do have the timer, and you can actually see my rating is lower, and you can kind of just like think that these puzzles are a little bit more of in-game puzzles, or actually Lichess puzzles are also all from in-games, but I mean, as far as chess.com puzzles, if you think that these are more practical in-game puzzles, as far as with themes and everything else, that a lot of people miss in their games, then feel free to comment, send me a message, or anything like that. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Some puzzles for today. Thanks so much for viewing.